Chalo guys, we all will start away with the things. Now, yesterday I concluded with two stories. Okay. One of them in this particular case was if there is a concept of minimum wages. Okay. Now, that was also done in your chapter of Cauchy. That in any case will not be coming in this question. That will be coming in question number 8. But then yesterday I had time, so therefore I did it. Other thing, one of the ways to give bonus is to be increasing the standard time. Even that particular thing actually will be coming in question number 8 only. So then what is question number 7? In question number 7, we are going to be having in this particular case our other systems. Apart from time basis system, you also have a piece rate system, right? So therefore we'll try to be doing the things with piece rate system. Question number 7, please. From the following particulars, work out the average earnings for 1 week for a worker under straight piece rate system, that is SPR, Halsey premium system, okay, differential piece rate system, and then Rowan system. Now sometimes against Halsey we put a surname of premium also, okay, just to give him some respect, else he did not deserve any. His scheme was a poor scheme. Further, number of working hours per week is 48, wages per hour is 3.75, normal time per piece is 20 minutes, normal output per week is 120 pieces, okay. Further, now this data keep in mind. Now next data, actual output for the week was 150 pieces. Now obviously if they have asked you differential piece rate, they are supposed to be giving you what is the differential piece rate. Differential piece rate is 80% of the piece rate when the output is below standard and 120% when the output is above standard. Now tell me in advance only. You all read this, then I'll ask you the question. Tell me, will we be applying 80% or will we be applying 120%? 120% because output is above standard, no? You tell me in 1 week output should have been how much, beta? 120. Everybody can reply. Output was supposed to be how much? 120. But then in reality that was how much? 150. So therefore output is above standard, no? So therefore 120% will apply. Okay. We'll start away with the SPR system. Can you say SPR system is a piece rate system? The total wages under SPR system will be number of units produced into rate per unit. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
So tell me one thing. How many units were produced in this week? We are trying to be computing for this week. Be slightly enthusiastic. You all can speak, please.
150.
150 or 120? You will pay a worker for 120 units or 150 units?
150.
150. Can we say after 150, what you require is rate per unit, no? Everybody.
Yes, sir.
You require rate per unit. We'll write it first, then I guess we all can do up the further things. So question number 7. This is part A, wages under SPR system is equal to number of units produced into rate per unit. Listen to me very carefully. Tell me one thing, do you have rate per unit in the question? Do you have rate per unit in the question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will kill myself then. Do you have rate per unit in the question? You don't have rate per unit, beta. What data you have? Please open the eyes. What data you have in the question?
Wages per hour.
Rate per hour. But this is your piece rate system. So therefore we don't want rate per hour. We want what?
Rate per unit.
Rate per unit. But we don't have that. So you try to be getting it. Now my first wordings in this entire chapter was all about one thing. Whether it is rate per unit or it is rate per hour, it has to be known to a worker in advance, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Whenever you are about to be working, you should be knowing that at what rate you are going to be getting paid. So therefore I'll require that. I require rate per unit. But I don't have rate per unit. Okay, I have in this case, now you all are not writing. I want rate per unit, but I don't have rate per unit. But instead of rate per unit, you have rate per
Wages.
अरे यार rate per hour. You want to be computing, you want to be converting rate per hour into rate per unit. Okay. Common sense, mathematics, whatever you might say. You tell me rate per hour I should divide by what so that I get rate per unit. Common sense. What should I divide this figure so as to get this particular figures? Think something, speak something. Tell me the wordings, not any numbers. What data do you want below? I will require units per hour, no?
Yes.
If I have this, if I'll divide by this, I will get this particular data. Is that okay?
Yes.
Now tell me one thing, rate per hour is 3.75, no?
Yes, sir.
Now I want rate per hour. Now one thing, sorry, now I want units per hour. Now think for some time, I'll give you good time. Can we say whether it is this rate or this rate, it has to be known to a worker in advance?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if it has to be known to a worker in advance, to calculate the denominator, you should only take that data which will be known to you in advance. And I think this is the only data that is known to you in advance, because this particular data is actual data. Can you say actual data will be known to you at the end of the week, no?
Yes, sir.
So therefore, I guess these two lines, number of working hours per week is 48. I guess this particular data is more or less known to you in advance only, because the factory timings and all will be fixed. Rate per hour in any case will be known to you in advance. Normal time per piece is 20 minutes. Normal output per week is 120 pieces. Now what you are going to be doing? Listen. It requires more brains and less of calcs, although you will be doing reverse. Now I want the denominator. With the help of these particular two lines, you will try to think it first time, you will get a different answer. Then again you will try to think it for the second time, you will be getting some other answer. Okay. I want to know which answer is correct and why. So I want the denominator from your side. Okay. This is 2.5 lines of raw English. You read it. First time you will be getting some other answer, second time some other answer. I want to be knowing which is your correct answer. And before you will reply to me, I will request, read the notes that we all wrote yesterday when we started with this particular chapter. The correct answer hint is there in your notes only. I give you 3 minutes because this requires good reading, good thinking, and I'm waiting over here for your answer. Don't reply before 3 minutes, like always will be wrong. So think and reply in 3 minutes. You should have got two answers by now. Sir, answer can either be 3 or answer can either be 2.5. Okay, think which. You got these two answers?
Yes, sir.
You have to be thinking which out of the two is correct, and I want the reason why. I'm giving you 1 extra minute because I want you all to be thinking which is the correct answer and why. You should have got two answers. Nothing great in getting the two answers. It's quite simple. I want to be knowing which one of them is correct and why after 1 minute.
In 60 minutes we can only predict 3.
That I'm aware. I'm asking which one of them is correct and why. You might not explain me how you are getting 3 and 2.5. Which one of them is correct and why? Your time is over. Now somebody will have to tell me in the denominator. I'm telling you all how both those answers come. Okay, how does 3 come? 20 minutes, 1 unit. So therefore in 60 minutes, how many units? So therefore this particular thing will be 3. Or somebody can be saying, sir, 120 units in 48 hours. So therefore 120 divided by 48, answer will be 2.5 units. This is how both these answers come. You got both these units, no?
Yes.
Which is correct one, and I want the reason why that figure is correct. Tell me that. Nobody has replied. Which one of them is correct and why? Answer, logic is all there in your notes which you have not read till now. Anyone? Okay, not why. Tell me which one of them is correct.
3.
Okay, then I'll ask you the other thing. Why the other one is wrong?
Because we are paid for 1 hour 3.75. So for 1 minute 1.25.
Beta, you're telling me how the calculations come. You're not saying why your answer is wrong. Sorry, why your answer is correct. You're not telling me that. You're explaining me how your answer has come. I want why your answer is correct and the other answer should be taken as wrong answer. Only one of them is correct, okay?
Sir, if we take 3 units now, and if we multiply it to 48 hours, it will come at 144. So it will be like 144 is our standard output, but in question it can 120 units. So I guess we will take 2.5.
Okay. Okay. If somebody has good brains, then you can try to tell me one last thing. Why the hell there is a difference between these two? I don't think so. There should have been a difference between these two.
Because 48 was normal idle time also.
Sorry, somebody spoke about that normal idle time. Can you continue?
Because 48 will have normal idle time.
And 20 does not have.
Yes.
Okay. I'll continue with whatever he said. Okay, listen now. I am just trying to introspect why the hell there is a difference between both these answers. As per me, you do by any damn method here in this world, answer should be same only. So I'm trying to trying to be investigating why the hell there is a difference of these two things. But before that, can we say this data is known to you in advance? This is normal time per piece. Normal time per piece means how much time you should take for 1 unit. Can we say even this particular data must have been fixed in advance, no? Okay, and normal output per week also will be known to you in advance only. So I'm using this data, I'm using this particular data to find out why the hell there is a difference between these two answers. Okay, so I'm going to be using this, this and this. Okay, first of all, I'm thinking in 1 week there should be 48 hours. Okay, so therefore minutes in 1 week. Please don't write minutes in 1 week. Take your calci, do 48 into 60 please. 880 minutes. So therefore this much is the time that is available to you in one particular week, I think. Okay, but then I also know that now this data I know in advance that my workers will be coming to the factory for 2880 minutes. Okay, that is for sure. But then I also know this particular fact that in 120 minutes, but I also know this particular fact that in 1 week workers are supposed to be producing how many units here? 120, right? Okay, so therefore I'm writing over here minutes to produce 120 units. Can you say this will be 120 into 20, no? 2400. Is that okay? Now I'm trying to be thinking what is this difference here? 480 minutes. One sec. You all don't say now. Let me say. Can we say 480 minutes? It is the time when workers are present in the factory because 480 is part of 2880. Okay, so it is the time when workers are present in the factory because 480 is part of this. Okay. But they are not working. Obviously, during 480 minutes, they are not working because 480 is not part of this, no?
Yes, sir.
So, just a sec. This time is that particular time when the workers are present in the factory, okay? But they are not working. And management knows this fact in advance. You all will understand. Even this data is known to you in advance. Even this particular data is known to you in advance. So therefore, can we say this particular data is also known to you in advance, no?
Yes, sir.
So any time when the workers are present in the factory but they are not working and management knows this fact in advance, is always known as which particular time? Normal idle time. Now one thing will start to unfold itself. You all will understand, right on the first day I told you standard time should always include normal idle time. You all understood this, what I said?
Yes, sir.
Now you all will understand 20 minutes does not include 480 minutes, no?
Yes,
Because if it would have included that normal idle time, this difference would have come to 0, no?
yes, sir.
So therefore this particular 20 minutes is wrong because it does not have, speak for the normal idle time. So can we say you should always take that particular time that has normal idle time, no? So therefore you tell me which particular time has normal idle time? This 48 hours. Is that okay? 48 hours includes no your normal idle time.
Yes, sir.
So take 48 hours and that's the correct answer. Now just wait. So therefore 120 units divided by 48 hours. So therefore this will be 3.75 divided by 2.5. So therefore answer in this particular case will be rupees 1.25 per unit. Don't copy please. Okay. Now if somebody says, but sir, I want to be getting the answer from this 20 minutes only, no sir. Okay, I'll get you the answer from 20 minutes. But you can't use 20 minutes. You tell me why you can't use directly that 20 minutes? Because it does not include your normal idle time. Okay, so include it and then use. Can you say this is your normal idle time, no?
Yes.
Okay, so therefore we'll try to be using it. Can you say 480 minutes is the normal idle time for 120 units, no? Okay, so therefore normal idle time per unit in this particular case will be 4 minutes. Can we say this 20 does not include this 4, no?
Yes.
So include it then. Okay, so therefore add production time. Okay, so therefore that is 20 minutes. Once you do that, this particular thing is nothing but standard time. So standard time is not 20 minutes. Standard time is how much? 24 minutes. If you are going to be using 24 minutes now, answer will come correct. Example, 24 minutes in 24 minutes for 1 unit. So therefore for 60 minutes, this particular thing will be how much? That will be nothing but 2.5. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I can be explaining you by this also, although there is no other book across India that tries to be writing all these particular things. They directly do this and their job is over. So in exams you all can do that, okay, but the real explanation, like why 20 minutes cannot be used is because 20 minutes does not have normal idle time. In case you still want to be using, you add normal idle time to it and then compute the standard time. Then after that answer again will be coming correct only. I am asking everybody, is the explanation all okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so first of all, please do one thing. You are over here right now. Just a sec. 3.75 divided by 2.5 will be how much? I think I wrote wrong. This is 1.5 per unit. Okay, so do one thing. First of all, you write down over here rupees 1.5 per unit. You compute this answer first. This particular answer will be how much? 225. Now put an asterisk on this 1.5 please. Put an asterisk over here and only copy the part that I have highlighted. By yellow. Only copy the part that I have highlighted by yellow. After that you all write down. We can also compute 2.5 units per hour. We can also compute 2.5 units per hour by using the data of 20 minutes. By using the data of 20 minutes. full stop. But 20 minutes does not include NIT. But 20 minutes does not include NIT. As shown below. As shown below. Full stop. Therefore, we have to include. Therefore, we have to include NIT Therefore, we have to include NIT and then do the calculations. And then do the calculations. Please copy the rest now. Whatever is there on your screen, please copy that now. Once done, do let me know, please. Done, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, this particular part is done. So, in fact, what I am telling you all can always ignore this data of 20 minutes because this particular data was not correct. It cannot be taken as standard time. In case you want to keep anything, any number in mind for standard time, either you can try to be thinking 120 units should be produced in 48 hours. In any case, I will give you 2.5, or you can be thinking that for 1 unit, what amount of time should have been taken? Speak. 24. 20 is wrong because it does not have your normal added time. Okay, now this is altogether done. Now, other part I have already written, I guess we all have discussed also. So, wages under differential piece rate system. Can we say differential piece rate system is also something like your SPR only, but instead of using a single rate, you try to have a rate based upon the efficiency. So, I guess we all had discussed this particular thing right in advance only. The rate that you will be applying will be which particular rate, 80% or 120%? 120%. So, your normal rate is 1.5 per unit, no, that you all did over here. Okay. So, therefore, as the output is above the normal output, you apply 120%. So, therefore, 120% of 1.5. Compute this answer, please. Tell me the answer once it comes. 270. Okay. Now see. Now Halsey and Rowan, you all have done your PhD. Okay. I'll come to know how good your was PhD. See. Next thing is Halsey and Rowan only. Can you say for Halsey and Rowan, you basically require only 3 things to be calculating every damn thing. You tell me what are those particular 3 things that you all require? Time allowed, time taken, time saved. Okay, that is the difference of those two. Plus, you require one other thing also. What?
Rate per hour.
The rate per hour. Okay. So, just wait. So, first of all, what I want is basic wage rate per hour. Can you say basic wage rate per hour is 3.75, no? Correct, no? Now, I want rate per hour, no? I don't want rate per unit. Is that okay? Then in that case, what I want, just wait, please don't write. I want time allowed From there we will subtract time taken. We will try to arrive at time saved. Okay. You're going to be getting this, you're going to be getting this, you're going to be subtracting them. Once you get all these particular things, basic wages. Can we say basic wages will be number of hours worked into rate per hour? Is that fine? Okay. And then in that particular case, your formulas that you all have marked up now. So I'll say there is 50% of time saved into rate per hour. So this will be 50% of into 3.75. That will fetch you this answer. If I talk of row 1, that will be time saved upon time allowed into basic wages. You're going to be computing all these particular things and then get this. Okay. Now finally, you're going to be doing this last thing, that is total wages. Obviously, total wages under Halsey and row 1 will be your basic wages that you're going to be getting over here. Plus in this case, bonus as per Halsey or row 1. Is that all okay? Now what I want you all to do, whatever I have written in black, no, you write down those particular things. Whatever I have written in red, you write down those particular things. Chalo, I'll do everything black only now. Okay. But all other things that I have not written, okay, you write in pencil only. You tell me the wages under Halsey and row 1. Yesterday you did 6 questions on that. Okay, I expect that you will do it correctly. Okay, start. Whatever is written, those things you all can write. All other things please write in pencil only, because I know that you all will do some error. I want you all to do that error basically. Do everything else in pencil only. We don't want to be computing for a year or something, please. Okay, we are trying to be computing for a week. Okay, data is only there for a week. Now I'll come to know all the things the moment you will tell me this. You tell me one data, I'll come to know your answer is right or wrong. You will tell me one thing. What is time allowed that you all have written?
2880 minutes.
2880 minutes. Obviously wrong.
48 hours per week.
48 hours per week. Obviously wrong.
24 minutes.
24 minutes for 1 unit.
Yes.
Okay, but I will not be able to do anything with it. You try to be computing further, you will come to know whatever you are saying will be of no use to us. Time allowed, tell me in terms of hours. Now one thing you will remember forever. Beta, time allowed always means, obviously, time allowed for actual output. Recall your any question that you have done so far. Obviously, time allowed always means that for actual output, how many hours you should have taken. Okay, time allowed always means time allowed for actual output. Workers have produced this. For this you should have taken how many hours, and for this you have taken how many hours. So therefore, time allowed obviously means time allowed for actual output. Time taken obviously means time taken for actual output. Okay, the difference in this particular case is nothing but time saved, and that is what we are trying to be doing right now. Okay. So time allowed means time allowed for actual output. Time taken obviously means time taken for actual output. Now I am going to be computing. Just wait now, please. You all have missed it. Only one person has got it correct. Okay, so listen now. Time allowed. In case you want to be taking 24 minutes, I absolutely have no issues. That's okay. So for 1 unit, you should have taken 24 minutes. You all tell me in this particular case, how many units workers have produced? 150. So therefore, for 150 units, this much minutes should have been taken. I am dividing by 60. You will be getting some answer. In case you don't want to be doing like that, it's all fine. You can also be thinking like this. Can we say 120 units should be produced in 48 hours, no? 120 units should have been produced in 48 hours. Please, over here, 48 will not be coming. Tell me, 48 is the time allowed for how many units, beta? 48 hours is the time allowed for how many units? 120. But our actual output is how much? 150, no?
Yes, sir.
So therefore, in this particular case, how many hours we should have taken? 60 hours. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
First thing. Second thing. Now, how many hours workers have actually taken? Tell you one thing, in 1 week they were supposed to be working for how many hours, boss? 48. Can we say if nothing is told, they would have worked for 48 hours, no?
Yes, sir.
Did they say that workers drank something and slept? No, no. So therefore, if today's lecture was supposed to be of 3 hours, if nothing is told, lecture will be of 3 hours, no? Okay. So in this particular case, workers have actually worked for 48 hours in this particular week. They have saved 12 hours. Basic wages obviously is always paid for the number of hours that these guys have worked. Can we say these guys have worked for 48 hours? No? Into 3.75. So therefore 180. 50% of 12 hours into 3.75. I guess will be giving you 22.5. Further, time saved is 12 hours. Time allowed is 60 hours into basic wages. That is nothing but 180. So therefore this particular thing is going to be 36. Okay. And then you can just add up the basic wages and the bonus to be arriving at the total wages. Is that all understood?
Yes, sir.
Now, that is what you all should always remember. Time allowed is always time allowed for actual output. In all the previous questions also, we all have done that only. It's only that at that time, no, actual output was never ever given. It was given for this job, up and so on. Okay. But that particular job is nothing but actual output, boss. Okay. Copy down this, finish it off, please.
So I just had one question. Workers are paid wages for idle time also, correct?
Yes. On the first day, we already told that. Workers get paid for normal idle time. Our next question in this particular case will be having those particular two stories. First, there will be a concept of minimum wages, that this much will pay you for sure. In case you are getting more than that, please take it. Other thing, one of the ways to give bonus is to be increasing the standard time. Do you all remember that?
Yes.
Our next question will be having both these particular points. Okay, so that's what I'm starting up right now. I'm reading the shorts of this particular question. If rate per unit is not given, compute it, obviously. For this also, please only use that data that should be known in advance, as rates have to be known in advance. Rate per unit is equal to rate per hour divided by standard units per hour, and that's what we all did also. Standard time should include normal idle time. If it does not include, then include it. So 20 minutes did not include, hence we included that 4 minutes also. Okay, that's it. We're starting away with our next question, question number 8. Nice question to be done. We'll have those two stories inbuilt inside it. During the first week of April, the workman Mr. Kalyan manufactured 300 articles. He receives wages for guaranteed 48 hours per week at the rate of 4 per hour. Okay. The estimated time to produce one article is 10 minutes. And see that story. And under the incentive scheme, the time allowed is increased by 20%. So originally standard time was 10 minutes. But then under some particular incentive scheme, it is increased by 20%. Can we say new standard time will become 12 minutes?
Yes, sir.
Can you say the moment you will increase the standard time, incentive will automatically come, no?
Yes, sir.
Because workers will, you remember that story, no, that I told yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Okay, further, this incentive also takes care of normal idle time. So this 12 minutes na beta, it has normal idle time. So unlike the last question, we do not have to be including it. It is written, it has. Okay. Calculate his gross wages according to piecework system with guaranteed weekly wages. So it is originally piecework system, but then there is a guaranteed weekly wages, means this much you will minimum get beta. If you get more than that, please take it. Okay, further. Row 1 premium bonus, okay, I'll say premium bonus with 60% to the workman. Okay, so instead of 50%, you're going to be using which formula? 60%. If you all remember, Mr. Halsey had 2 kids. One kid told 50, other kid told 60. So this was one question whereby you all take 60. So let's start. Now see, first of all, no, I'm trying to be calculating part A, piece work system. Can I say under piece rate wages? Piece rate system, the total wages will be number of units produced into rate per unit. Is that okay? Yes. Now there is no differential rate that is given, so therefore it is your SPR system only. Okay, so therefore piece work system will be number of units produced into rate per unit. Okay, so number of units produced in this particular case is going to be 300. But I want rate per unit, but then rate per unit is not there. So like your last question, tell me rate per unit is calculated as this upon this. You speak out the words. Rate per hour divided by units per hour. Okay, so let's start to be computing units per hour first. Rate per hour is there, no, with us. That is rupees 4 per hour. Okay, so write down please. This is question number 8. For that note, do one thing. Write down. Original standard time 10 minutes plus increase at the rate of 20%, 2 minutes, new standard time 12 minutes, so 12 minutes 1 unit, 60 minutes, how many units beta? 5 units. So these are the units per hour, no? Then rate per unit is equal to rate per hour divided by units per hour. Rate per hour is rupees 4, units per hour is 5.8 per unit. Now, wages as per SPR. Tell me, worker has produced how many units, beta? 300. So, therefore, 300 units at the rate of 0.8. This is 240 units. Sorry, this is rupees 240. But then see, this is your piece work system. So, I calculated 240. But with guaranteed weekly wages. So, therefore, I'll compare this with guaranteed weekly wages. Guaranteed weekly wages. Now, it is given to in the question also. He receives wages for guaranteed 48 hours a week at the rate of 4 per hour. So, 48 hours at the rate of rupees 4. So, therefore, this is 192. Everybody will tell me this thing together. The wages that will be paid to him will be 240 or 192, or I'll add them? 240. We are supposed to be paying minimum 192. As per his plan, he is getting 240. So, let him take 240 here. Further. Now, next part, you are going to be exactly doing what you all did last time. Please start and please finish exactly in the same particular way. Just one thing, and that thing is for writing Halsey's formula, instead of 50%, you are going to be taking what, beta? 60%. And just one small thing, because I think that thing you all might still get it wrong. Just a sec. For all your calculation purposes, for 1 unit, how much time should have been taken, boss? 12 minutes. It is not 10. That was the original thing. Okay, but now under the incentive scheme, in this particular case, we are going to be doing that. So therefore, you all can write down part B and C that you do together only. Please start and put the numbers of this question. Don't copy this particular data, please. This is just copy paste from the last one. And this 50. Yeah.
So what is time allowed में हमने 60 से divide किया है, that is 60 minutes.
Yes, 60 minutes in 1 hour. And I hope that this time you are not doing by pencil. I want the answer properly written, everything being proper, please. You should have got answer as 220.6 and 230.4. Is that okay? Did anybody get that answer? Hello? 220.8 and 230.4. Okay.
Yes.
You all should have got that answer here by now. So therefore 12 minutes for 1 unit. Tell me what is the actual output? Dumbos, what is the actual output?
300.
300 units. This will give you the answer in minutes. So please divide by 60. This will give you 60 hours. No, I guess. Okay. Time taken will be how much?
48.
48 hours. In 1 week, they are supposed to be working for 48 hours. So therefore, 12 hours is going to be time saved. I guess after that, it is all usual here. 48 into rupees 4 per hour. Please, over here, basic wages will not be taken as 240. Beta, that was a piece rate system. That was a different system. This is time basis system, beta. Okay. So therefore, this particular figure is 192. And I guess after that, your calculations will ensure that everything is correct. So 60% of time saved into rate per hour. So therefore, rate per hour is 4, na? So 60% 28.8. This will be 12 upon 60 into 192. 192. 38.4. So total wages 192 plus 28.8, 38.4. Sorry? Guaranteed system is not a piece rate system. Guaranteed system in this particular case, these were two systems mixed. Piece work system with guaranteed weekly wages. His system in part A was piece rate, but there was a guaranteed system also. Means this much he will be minimum getting. So therefore 192 or 240, we paid them 240. Okay. But row 1 premium system and these are the time basis systems, no? From the time that we all have started yesterday, all these particular things are time basis only, no? So piece rate doesn't even come over here, beta. one of the ways to give the incentive is to be increasing the standard time. If there is guaranteed wages concept, okay, then compute the wages and then compare it with the guaranteed wages, take whatever is higher, and that's what we all did also. Okay, done. Now this is altogether done from our side. Okay,